wake up, everybody wake up. I'm like, what are you yelling for? Kevin got shot. And I was like, what?
So he thought I was joking.
I was like, you playing some sick, demented joke? And then I saw 2 police officers. I was like, oh.
2 months ago, near a Green Line CCA station, 19-year-old Kevin Ambrose was gunned down as he was coming to pick up a friend.
I ran downstairs and he was laying there, like basically dying.
From this tragic incident, Ambrose's friends have come together to form their organization, R.I.S.E.
R.I.S.E stands for Reclaiming Inner City Streets and Elevating Chicago.
They hope to bring more trauma centers to the south side of Chicago.
I'm not saying that Kevin would still be alive today if there was a trauma center on the south side, but I am saying that his chances of living would have been higher. One thing we plan on doing is working with the organization called Fly and Stop, which is an organization that have been trying to get a trauma center now for the past 3 years.
Head member of R.I.S.E, Michael Dye, gives his insight on why he thinks there are little to no trauma centers on the south side.
No one really knows or cares enough to know, like in the other northern part of the neighborhood of the city, no one really wants to care about the south side or the west side because of, the danger and how the media portrays it. So they don't really pay much attention to the lack of trauma centers.
Members of R.I.S.E keep memories of Kevin alive, focusing more on the joy of his life rather than the sadness of his death.
He just always put other people in front of him, and it just showed he really cared and loved people genuinely. And he didn't even really have to know the people, which really made him special, but he would look out for anybody.
He'd do what he can, and if he couldn't do it, he'd find a way to do it.
Ambrose's friends wonder if his death could have been prevented. Since they cannot change the past, they are focusing on a goal to change the future.
Ever since we started, we've just been so relentless. We haven't stopped. It's barely a break. At work, we're at our own personal jobs. We're all thinking about R.I.S.E. I barely get any sleep because I'm always thinking about ways to impact the youth.
I feel like one of the main reasons we came together is to not let Kevin's life go in vain, because he was such a positive person and he was a bright spot in the community. I feel like we just don't want to let his name just be another Kevin Ambrose. It should be something behind it.
This is not only for Kevin, this is for all the fall of lost ones and everyone else, because we all are affected by every death,
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Aria McDonald.